come to the most dangerous planet in the universe.
Hey, pals and gals, let's talk movies. And today we have to talk about one of the most surprisingly awesome theater experiences I've had in a while, Predator Badlands. I am a huge fan of what director Dan Trachtenberg has been doing with this franchise, starting with the brilliant Prey, and I was incredibly curious to see where he would take things next. The answer, it turns out, is somewhere completely new and utterly fantastic. This movie flips the entire premise of the series on its head, and it works so well. The basic setup is this. We follow a young Yautja, an alien predator named Dek, who is cast out from his clan. He's the runt of the litter, the little brother with something to prove, and he finds himself on a lethally beautiful alien planet called Jenna. His mission is to hunt down this mythical, terrifying creature called the Kalisk to earn his place. And on this planet, he forms an unlikely alliance with a damaged Weyland-Yutani synthetic named Thaya, played by the wonderful Elle Fanning. And guys, this partnership is the heart and soul of the entire movie. It's a premise that could have felt like a gimmick, but in execution, it's nothing short of brilliant. What Trachtenberg and his team pull off here is nothing short of masterful. They have taken this iconic movie monster, this thing we've only ever seen as a terrifying force of nature, and they've given him a relatable, emotional character arc without ever softening him up. Dek, brought to life through an incredible physical and vocal performance by Dimitrius Schuster-Koloamatangi, is still a brutal, efficient hunter. He loves stabbing things in the head and bathing in alien viscera. But he's also an underdog. You understand his drive to prove himself. You feel the weight of his family's expectations, and you are completely on his side. The film sets up these little character details early on, like a missing Fong and what it symbolizes, that pay off in such a satisfying way later. It's just really smart, effective filmmaking. And then there's this dynamic with Thaya. Elle Fanning is just perfectly cast here. She brings this wholesome, ah shucks quality to the synthetic that is incredibly endearing. But she's also tough and resourceful. Their relationship evolves from one of necessity to a genuine friendship, and it's an absolute joy to watch. The way they learn from each other, the way they communicate through growls and translated dialogue, it all feels organic, and it gives the movie this wonderful emotional core. You truly care about this alien and this android making it through their journey together. And don't worry, Thaya gets some absolutely fantastic moments of creative butt-kicking in the third act that had me cheering. Speaking of action, this movie delivers in a huge way. The planet Jenna is a character in itself, a death trap filled with the most creatively designed and vicious flora and fauna I've seen in a sci-fi movie in a long time. Every new creature encounter is a fresh puzzle. Dek and Thaya can't just shoot their way through everything. They have to observe, learn a creature's weakness, and adapt their tactics. The action is a fantastic mix of clever environmental usage and raw, brutal head-stomping violence. And yes, this is the first PG-13 Predator movie, but let me be clear, it is only PG-13 because the gore is white and green and blue instead of red. The violence is still intense and visceral. If this was humans getting torn apart, it would easily be a hard R. The world building is also top-notch. We get to learn more about Yautja culture, their code of honor, their ships, and their weapons, all while getting some fantastic nods to the wider universe, including some very welcome connections to the Alien franchise. It never feels like over-explaining or demystifying the creature. Instead, it enriches the mythology, making the Predators more fascinating than ever. The film looks stunning, with incredible creature design and cinematography that makes Jenna feel both breathtakingly beautiful and terrifyingly hostile. Some people might be hesitant about the shift in perspective, wondering if making the Predator a protagonist takes away from what made them scary. I found the complete opposite to be true. By getting to know Dek, by understanding his drive and his code, It actually enhances the legacy of the franchise. It adds a new layer of tragedy and depth to every previous encounter. It's a risky swing, but Trachtenberg and his team knock it out of the park. This feels like a natural and brilliant evolution for the series. Predator Badlands is a thrilling, emotionally resonant sci-fi adventure that completely recontextualizes its franchise while delivering everything you want from a Predator movie. Awesome action, cool weapons, and creative kills. But it adds a huge heart and a fantastic new buddy dynamic that I absolutely adored. It's a testament to bold, creative filmmaking that respects its source material while having the confidence to try something wildly new. I'm giving Predator Badlands a 9 out of 10. All right, that's my take. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you felt about this one. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay up to date with all my movie reviews and movie analysis. I always appreciate your time, and I hope to see you in my next video.